Hey guys, LJ here, and we're back again with some more Horizon guild making tips. Now, these are for people who are brand new to the server, or even brand new to the game. If you don't know how to get guild going at the start, these are some really basic tips to just kind of get you off the ground and running. So firstly, people overlook this one because sometimes they're seen as worthless, but crystals. Please never throw away your crystals. Always keep them. They sell okay in stacks. I think right now earth crystals and wind crystals sell really well. People kind of overlook crystals a little bit, but I definitely think it's something you should be holding on to. Keep hold of your crystals and sell those in auction house. They sell really fast, and you can get any up to 2,000 gil a stack from earth crystals. I've seen them up sometimes. So that's number one, is always hold on to your crystals. Secondly, if you're from Windurst, you will probably remember this if you ever played retail back in the day. Silk threads. Silk threads always sell well, they always sell fast. You can also do a quest in Windurst if you're not worried too much or you don't want to wait. There's a quest where you can trade in 3 silk threads for 600 gil, which is okay. But it also gets you Windurst fame at the same time, so that is definitely one for keeping an eye on and thinking about doing. From crawlers, they're all over Sarta Bruta. There's loads of them. They're everywhere. Recommend, of course, having at least Treasure Hunter 1. Otherwise, the drop rate can be a little bit low. But that is a really good one to start on if you're from Windurst. Another one for me personally, because I'm from Windurst, but these are good in Bastock too, out in Gustaberg, farming beehive chips and honey pots. Those sell really fast. Also, you have the option of stealing. If you have Thief leveled up, you can steal pots of honey from bees and wasps and whatnot, and that'll help you a little bit along the way. Again, though, you're going to want to at least have Treasure Hunter 1, so consider leveling Thief to 15. Just to get the ball rolling and get those Treasure Hunter skills working. Now, this next one, depending on the zone, depending what level you are, it can be a little bit dangerous, but as you can see, we're heading to Sandoria, and I'll show on the map where to buy your hatchets from. But logging is a very good one. People do it at 75. You can make good gil out of Mizero Coast from this. Yatunga Jungle, I think Yator Jungle as well. All very good. But starting out, you can head to Gelspot Outpost. And bear in mind, do not buy your hatchets on the auction house. Chances are, and from my experience, they're always cheaper from an NPC. So just head to the NPC on the map. I'll show you where they are. And you can get a stack or two of hatchets from there. Now, I know starting out you're not going to have your gear for this to increase your logging results, but work towards that. They can be somewhat expensive, but they're very much worth it. They'll stop your hatchets and whatnot breaking so often. They will increase the yield. One thing I will say, as you can see, as I came to this area, there was already someone out here. I didn't want to, camp over them or mess them up. So I don't really need to show you how to log, but you just trade your hatchet to the logging point. And one thing I will say, there is kind of an etiquette where you do not, don't camp over someone. If there is someone else there, see if they're willing to share the zone, share the area. There's usually 2 logging points up at all times in an area. So you can just hang out with them and, start a party. So, you're not fighting over the same spot. You can just pick your 3 or 4 locations that you'll keep an eye on and stick with them. But yeah, logging etiquette is something which is quite strongly adhered to on Horizon. If you do not follow the etiquette, you will get blacklisted and blackballed for a lot of stuff. So be nice to your fellow loggers and don't camp over them. And once again, with your gathering gear, if you are from Bastok, you can head to the Zerun mines, where you can mine up all sorts of ores in a relatively low level starting area. Now, I'm not from Bastok. I'm not entirely sure the level of the mobs here, but I'm sure they're like 1 or 2. Again, same with the logging. There is etiquette for mining. Don't overcamp. Be nice to your fellow miners and try not cause a nuisance. Well, guys, those have been some very basic starting out tips for Horizon for making some gil. If you're brand new to the server, if you're brand new to the game, or if you've returned to the game and just not sure where to start, maybe it's been a while, maybe you've forgotten a few things, but hopefully these will help you on your road to making your millions of gil and taking that next step to jumping into crafting or fishing and all that good stuff. And if you guys want me to do a video on like fishing and crafting, and I will do that. Just let me know, drop your comments down below, and I will sort a video out for those. I have myself bonecraft 100, fishing's I think about 75 or so it's not too bad. But yeah, I hope these basic tips have helped you guys out, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.